We are going to talk about inequalities with negative coefficients. That means that the variable is multiplied by a negative. In this first example, we have negative 5 times x is less than 10. If we were to solve this like we normally would, we would divide both sides by negative 5. That would leave us with x is less than negative 2. To check this, we would choose a number that is less than negative 2, like negative 3. So if I replace x from the original inequality with negative 3, I get 15 is less than 10. This is false. This shows us that solving this inequality, we can't use the same steps as we have been. The same thing happens over here. Since we have negative x over 2, I could multiply by negative 2 to cancel out the negative and the division by 2. This would leave me with x is greater than or equal to negative 8. Whenever I can, I like to check with the number 0. And since 0 is greater than negative 8, I can use that. So when I replace x with 0, I'm left with negative 0 over 2 is greater than or equal to 4. Negative 0 over 2 is just 0. 0 is not greater than or equal to 4. So once again, this is false. The reason why this happens is because there's a rule about multiplying or dividing by a negative number. If you multiply or divide both sides of an inequality by a negative number, it makes it false. So what we have to do is switch the inequality. So when I divide it by negative 5, that makes the inequality false. So to fix it, I have to switch the symbol around. So less than becomes greater than. So my solution to this one is x is greater than negative 2. Now if I check that with a number greater than negative 2, like let's say 0 again, negative 5 times 0 is less than 10. So 0 is less than 10. This time is true. So 0 does work as part of our solution set. The other example, negative x divided by 2 is greater than or equal to 4. We tried to solve it by multiplying by negative 2. And the rule says that if you multiply by a negative, you have to switch the symbol. So greater than or equal to becomes less than or equal to. So my solution would be less than or equal to negative 8. For example, negative 10. So to check this, it would be negative 10 over 2 is greater than or equal to 4. So the negative 10 becomes 10. Five is greater than or equal to 4. It's true. So that works. So again, the rule that we have to remember is the multiplying or dividing by a negative number, we have to switch the symbol. Less than, and same thing, greater than or equal to and less than or equal to.